Hello guys, so welcome to Software Engineer Adda. And today I'm making this video just to provide some feedback related to interview. These days, what is the current situation of market? How many type of question are being asked? In fact, I have been giving so many interviews, and so based on my real situations, whatever I have faced and whatever I have knowledge, skills, and my observation in market. So just just for your knowledge, I'm just providing my feedback. I think this video will help you if you are preparing for QA, for manual tester or automation tester. So for that, I am making video. So friends, if you are preparing for the automation engineer, so what should you know? What should you prepare? So basically, I'm preparing for Selenium with Java. So in Java, what should you learn? So mostly in Java, at first you have to learn. You have to know deeply concept of oops concept. Definitely, they are going to ask question related to oops concept. Maybe they can give a program to write the code. So this should you know about this. And most important things in Java, you have to know string related program and array related program. You should definitely know, because anytime they can ask for two related array, it can be like find the second largest element in the array, or find the uh, minimum element of array, add the element in the array, delete an element from the array, sort the array. So such kind of question may can be asked. And also you can prepare related to string, like how to reverse string without any in built method. How can you check occurrence of each character? How can you store, how can you get a word from a string which is largest? So such kind of question, there are 20 30 interview question. I'll prepare a notebook and I will share with you. So definitely it will gonna help you. And so this should and apart from that also, use definitely know collection framework. In collection framework we have like list, set, map, hash map. So what is the use of it? How they are different to each other? When you should go for which uh, interface? When you should go for list? When you go for set? When you should go for hash map? And there are you should also know some methods. Like they can ask like what is the different methods in list interface, and what are different methods in set. So these things definitely you should know how internally it works. Recently, one of my colleague has given interview, and he knows the things how it works in collection. But interviewer asked like, what is the initial capacity of array list? If you are creating an array list object, so what is it in initial initial capacity? So this is like deep knowledge. You should have deep knowledge. So everyone create array list, they add the object in that, delete that, use that, but they don't know internally things. So nowadays getting a job is really difficult. So definitely you should learn deeply. You should show your skills different than others. Only then you will get opportunity. Okay, so these are the things. And apart from that, these are about Java interview question. You should also know error handling concept. Whatever you have, like try catch block, throw keyword. How can you throw your exceptions? So you should know some hierarchy. So these are things. File handling you should know. And Apart from it, we move to the another topics like selenium. So in selenium, definitely you should also you should aware of the things architecture of selenium. You just don't need to remember only method how it was, like we just use get method, click method, and all the things. You should know the internal things. And if you are experienced, so you should you can be asked a scenario based question. So these are very important, I was talking about architecture. So they can ask like difference between latest selenium version and uh, old selenium version. Like earlier, currently we are using 4.28 version, and earlier we are using 4 or something else. So what was difference, why new version introduced? So we have to make the you have to tell the difference between them. What is protocol? Like earlier we were using uh, JSON wire protocol, why, and then we are using W3C protocol. So what is the difference, what is the advantage of it? So yeah, you should, you have to ability to explain the things. And yeah, I was talking about scenario based question. So everyone knows like how it works, like coding perspective are they are good. But if someone asks like question, today your from today your script is going good, and in the morning tomorrow your script is failing, so what is your approach? Tomorrow you release. So such kind of question they can ask, like they can ask today tomorrow you release and today you get a critical bug, so how will you handle? Okay. They can ask at what basis do you select you know test cases for automation? How can you select? You have 400 500 test cases, and how can you select out of 400 how many test cases should be picked for automation? So you should know this answer as per your team. They can ask also like did you ever disagree with your seniors managers, and how did you handle? So this is behavioral round kind of question they can ask. If for experience they can expect your thoughts, internal thoughts, how you think. Okay. So these were selenium. Yeah, one more thing. This is very important. uh, Recently I have given an interview, and I was asked a question like how can you click on an element? This is a very simple question, everyone know. So I said like, yeah, driver dot find element. At first I will locate that element, and then I will use a click method, and I can click on that. Yeah, but kahani, I mean, story is not ending here. They ask again, apart from click method, how many way you can click on a method? Suppose maybe tomorrow this method is not working, and locator are good, locator are fine. So you should know all the approach, not only single approach. You have to know like this way also we can do that. So yeah, I knew. So I explained my thoughts. Yeah, if click method is not working, I can use JavaScript executor interface. We have execute script method. We can use that, in which we have to pass some argument like argument 0 dot click, that we can use. We have also action classes, and like in action classes we have the method move to element, then we have to click and perform. So apart from that, you should know, I mean, all approaches. Okay, if this case is test case is failing, so we can uh, use this one. And once one question I also was asked like yeah, you are getting no such element exception, So what is your approach? How can you handle this situation? What can be regions? How many, I mean, how many type of region can be occur? So you should know all the approaches in which case. So it can be like uh, element is not visible on the DOM. Uh, uh, I mean, maybe our application is uh, loading slow and our education is fast. So that time we can, you know, handle by using weight. Yeah, that is true. But this everyone know this. Like you have to tell different things, other things. Like maybe that element is hidden. Maybe uh, uh, element is, you know, uh, within any iframe, and you are not switching to the iframe and directly you are going to interact with them. So in this case also you can get no such element. And one more thing, it can be like element is visible on DOM, but maybe other element is overlapping that uh, element. For example, there is a button, and before clicking on that button, we are clicking on some drop down menu, and drop down menu is what it doing. It is overlapping that element. So in this case also you cannot interact with that element. So these are some regions. So you have to tell more region as you know. So this kind of question you can, apart from that test, you have to tell you about your framework. How can you manage how many folder you maintain in your project, which pattern you you are using. So I was asked related to like page object model. So in page object model we have a different approach to implement, like factory method, non-factory method. So what is the difference between page factory method and if you are not using page factory method, what is the disadvantage, advantage? So you have to tell this. Apart from that, you should have proper knowledge about your, you know, project which you are handling. They can ask like yeah, they can ask like if you are using where you have used oops concept in your project. So you have to know. Everyone knows, and in fact they work as well on I mean they use the oops concept in their project, but they don't explain in interview. So these things you have to know. So these are the things, framework related question you have to know. And apart from that, you also if you are testing API testing, so you have to know the internal things. Like if someone is asking, like there is a login page and you have to you are I mean providing username password, and then you are clicking on login button, but you are not able to click on that. So what will you that, and you are not getting any validation message like your password is your password is wrong or something else. So in this situation what will you do? So as a tester you don't need to tell that we are not getting any validation message and something. You have to go to the, I mean, you have to provide some extra information to the developer. Like you have to check logs, you can inspect that. You can go to the network tab and check the what API is hitting, which what is the status code of you are getting. So these type of logs, screenshot, video you have to provide. Because nowadays tester, from tester they are expecting much than earlier. So these things you have to know. You can provide trace har file. So these things you have to put in your answer. And yeah. So you should have API knowledge. And for example, if you are working with a RESTful API, so you have to also know about other API a little bit, definitely, because they can ask why are you using this one, and why, what is difference between them. Like you have to know also SOAP, SOAP, RESTful. We have our different type of API in the market. So you have to know the differences between them and what is the advantage of it. So these are the things. And yeah, yeah, apart from that, you have also SQL knowledge, because definitely they can say like write code like joins. How can you combine tables? How can you get exact data? And you have to know how to filter using like group by, having clause, and different things. So SQL definitely you should know query. And I would say, if you're a fresher, then good. You should have basic knowledge. Yeah, good. But if you're experienced, then definitely you should work on a scenario based question, real time question. They can ask, ki how can you handle this situation, how can you handle this situation. So these are things. And suddenly, it's been 3 4 days, I went for an interview. So where I was asked like, there was simple question, and really I knew, but I stuck. Like they simply said like, give me a example of of a bug where you will provide high priority and low severity. So simply I said, like, there is a banking application, and on banking application there is something mismatch with logo. So in this case, I mean, there is some alignment issue. So in this case, we can set like, priority is high because this is brand, and so severity should be low because it is not affecting our core functionality, critical functionality. Functionality is working fine, just issue with the logo. So I said this answer, but she said like, no, this is wrong. And I also agreed with her, because she explained again, me too. Ki priority is high, good, but severity is also high in this case. How? So, like, if you will open any application like SBI application, and you will see like, logo is, I mean, there is mismatch. So can you go again and go ahead and make your, you will log in, or make fund transfer or some a transaction or operation, whatever you will do, you will do or not? I said no. So why you will not do? Because you will think like this is a scam, this is different website, just because of logo. So in this case, the bank is losing, there is loss in this as well. So how can you say that not impacting business flow? So it is impacting business flow, so severity is also high. So this kind of question they can ask. So you have to provide another example so that you can satisfied with your answer. So in market, I would say tester is coding like developer. So that level you should have. So just prepare, and regular code, regular watch videos, regular consult with your friends, make an environment where you can question, answer. This will help you to get a job. This will help you to enhance your skills. Uh, Best luck. Just these are was going in my mind, so I thought I should make a video on this. Thank you so much.